Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be doing the last part of the landing page saga, and yeah, it should be fun, so let's crack on and I'll see you in a bit. Hello and welcome back. So, a lot of things. We have learned a lot of things. So, basically, what have we done? Well, first of all, we have our header. We haven't done anything in there, but we have added a lot of divs and classes and intricate things. So, first of all, we have our header. So, which is an opportunity of a lifetime. So that is in H1. And then we have a header tag for that, right? Yes. And a header is called text center. So the text is always in the center, right? We've made a column of 12 so that basically it will just be a full row and for instance the orange line won't try to go on that same row. And then we have that one inside of a div of class row, so that they all also try to come in a row. And then lastly we have that in a container, which we have used a bootstrap class name, which refers to flex, thus allowing us to use flexbox on this HTML, and then on this basically in this div. And then we have set it so that the align item for it to be center, so that the actual image is in the center of the page vertically. And then we have set the height to 100, thus meaning that all of the actual like the things for the container, the height of the actual page is from the top to the bottom. And then also we could have and I kind of did do something which is like so, justify content center, and that would have also allowed it to be in the center, because as you could see I've been messing around with this for quite a while, because basically what happened is that, let me show you what happened. So this, I know this is an easy fix looking back at it, but basically I just didn't have this, just the container justify content center. So what I was trying to do is, because basically my issue was that the max width was kind of blocking it, and it was like pushing it to the side, and obviously I didn't want that. So I was kind of trying to figure out a way of, you know, getting into that. So then I started messing with the medium tags, but then obviously for me to change the max width on all of them, I would have to go into every single one, and basically it wasn't working out. But then I realized I could have just done this. But then afterwards I realized I could have also, from this flex, the flex section on the bootstrap, I could have also got on the justify content center, which does actually do the job. So if I save this, so I've got the, I haven't got it, no, but if I did put it in, then that would still be in the middle, even though we wouldn't be telling it, because if this was not non-existent, it would look like so, which you might be able to tell looks not, there's a gap on the side. And if we have this tag in there, then it's in the actual middle. So basically I could use both ways. The only reason why I'm not doing it like this is purely because it would make the whole class go onto another line, and it would just be excessive. Like, there's no need. I could just do it all in here as well. So yeah, so that's us aligning the actual text. And then we have another one for the section, and then we have text align center. So this one is in the center, column 12 as I mentioned below or before, and then we have HR, and then we have button, and then the usual thing. So we haven't changed much from there. We have nothing here. I've just added the actual container part, and that's it for this part. So now that this is done, we can actually move on to the adding an email subscribe form with mail clip, as you can see. So that's going to be the next task, but for now I'm going to leave it as is. It was quite a learning curve kind of thing, because I did have to actually kind of look into, I think, like overstack or whatever you call it, and you know, do a bit of research in there. And well, I wasn't going the right way, but I still learned how that kind of thing works, because now I've realized that if for instance I want to see what each of these do, I can go on to the container CSS, and then I can actually see what the flexbox is, the bootstrap is actually doing with my website, basically. So that's a cool thing that I figured out, and then I was just, you know, figuring out other bits and bobs. So anyway, long story short, we're done, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.